Jonathan, and thank you so much for being with us at Glee TV.
I'm delighted to be here.
So can you talk us through what are the coming trends for the garden industry that you're looking to take in 2023?
Well, we've launched here a big range of outdoor heating, which I can't say necessarily is a new trend because it's been very popular, but for us it's new, and we're taking a long-term view on this area as a really capitalising extension of people using the outdoor space as part of their indoor living, if you like. So a lot of our products are orientated towards decorating and upgrading their outdoor spaces. We sell some products that have a fusion between indoor and outside, and so outdoor heating for us is a really good way of moving into that space and giving a product that you can use all year round that helps people be outside for longer, especially during those fringe early and late spring and autumn months.
Where do you see opportunity in garden retail?
Well, I think the next year in particular is going to be a lot more challenging for a lot of obvious inflationary reasons. So I think that really good garden centres will be much more focused on really trading, good traditional trading. So creating good sense of theatre, good attraction, changing their displays in store so they can make it compelling for customers who keep coming back for repeat visits, which is one of the great advantages of garden centre retail, that typically many customers are frequent visitors. So making sure that the displays are always new and fresh, there's new offers, and I think garden centre owners and managers are really good at making sure they create that sense of excitement.
How are you changing the business to respond to customer demand in terms of sustainability?
Well, it's a great question because it's a really key topic in the industry as a whole. So a lot of new initiatives have come into the industry the last couple of years, a lot of government persuasion to be more environmental friendly. So we're very committed to reducing plastic quotient in all our products, whether it's in the product itself, not always possible, but we try our best. Certainly in packaging, where it's much more approachable. And the new plastic tax is a good incentive, financial incentive on that as well. And as a business, we have an environmental policy, so we're always trying to use less SUPs than we can and improve the recyclability element of everything that we supply.
And where are you looking to move the business forward? Do you have any plans in the pipeline that you can share with us?
Well, we've grown hugely the last 2 or 3 years, and like many companies in the last 2 years of COVID, we've enjoyed a relative boom in sales. And I think in a way the first things you've got to understand is a bit of a reboot, going back probably to 2019. And that itself is going to partly answer your question, because that'll create opportunities, because a lot of customers and a lot of suppliers have got a lot of inventory. So again, one's looking for new opportunities, new areas to expand into that maybe won't be so evident in the next 12 months, but thereafter they will be.
And what are the main challenges that the business is facing, and how are you dealing with it?
So we've had, initially COVID seemed to be a big challenge, and it is in many ways, because supply chains have been very stressed the last 2 years and still remain so. Prior to that, we have of course had Brexit. The impact of Brexit is still quite widely felt, more in our export business, but still here in the UK. And now of course we have massive inflationary pressures. So we import a lot of our product from overseas. The cost of bringing that into the UK has gone up last year more than tenfold. It's slightly more stable now, but there's a lot of inflationary pressure. And of course, inflation is hitting everything from freight to deliver product to wages in store, overheads generally. So one's having to be a bit more inventive and fleet of foot to make sure that the retail proposition remains attractive. Because at the end of the day, if you can't put your price up indefinitely, because you'll price people out of the market. So you've got to have a balance between making sure you can make a profit, but making sure that your products retail at attractive prices for the consumer.
And how long have you been coming to Glee?
Oh, longer than you care to know. Probably 25 years now.
And why is it important to be here this year?
Well, we actually didn't come for the last 3 years, twice because of COVID and last year because of planning. It's a great opportunity over 3 years to see a huge number of customers, and most importantly for us, we're launching over 300 new products. So in the course of 3 days we get fantastic volume of feedback on the new products, and that really helps inform our purchasing, which is going to follow in the next 2 or 3 months. Otherwise, we're reliant on a bit of that, but hopefully a bit of tangible feedback from customers. So we'll collate all the feedback. It's great, of course, on a social level to have the time to meet a lot of customers who broadly we haven't seen as much of in face-to-face the last 2 or 3 years, although thankfully things are a bit more normalised now.
Thank you so much for being with us here at Glee TV, and thank you for watching.